Hi guys, it's very important to fine tune or redefine your strategy for every exam. So in this video, we're going to talk about the goodbye strategy, which is more about the strategy for the Z exam, how you should perform on the exam day. So starting the overview, so there are 26 questions of verbal, 21 question of decision making, 27 of quant, and GK 25 question. There's total 165 minutes for the first three sections and 15 minutes for the second section. So we have got 15 minutes for GK. So for the remaining 165 minutes, total 180 minutes, the total time is 3 hours for the paper. So there is no sectional timing, but I want you to break up into parts. So for example, verbal 55 minutes, decision making 45 minutes, and quant 65 minutes. That's the ideal breakup which I recommend for the exam. Now there is no sectional timing per se, but let's break up into parts so that I understand where to perform and I can at least maximize my attempt by going into all the areas. So this will help you. At least I've seen all the questions, I've looked at everything and then seen. Now going section by section, verbal section is going to be the most difficult section of the Z exam. The level of difficulty is in fact more higher than the CAT exam. So आप लेके चलो by default Z section का verbal will be थोड़ा high level. ठीक है. So I have to obviously take care of that. ठीक है. So cutoff will be around 8, which is not that high. So attempt should be around 19 attempts. 19 to 20 is the ideal attempt you have to do in the verbal section. Now because there is negative marking as well, and there is a negative marking for leaving the question blank as well, so my attempt have to be good. So I recommend around 19 attempt out of 26 is a good attempt because the accuracy is also not that great in the verbal section. So I have to attempt more. From decision making point of view, the main problem of the decision making is accuracy. You might give a right answer according to you, but it might not be the right answer according to the panelist because these topics are very subjective. ठीक है, आपको लगता है कि आंसर ए होएगा बट पीछे दिया होगा आंसर बी है. So that's the main problem which is there. So 45 minutes is a very good time to do decision making, and the typical cases coming every year. So if you've seen the last year का paper, it will be more than sufficient. If you've not yet seen decision making के लिए, just for that last year का paper देख लो. In a login ID, we have created sectional test for each of them. So just go through decision making sectional test, which is nothing but the last year paper का test. वही कर लो यार, do go through that. Even last 5 years, if I see average 20 questions, so 100 questions are there in front of you. So let's go through that part. And cutoff will be around 9. So ideal attempt should be around 17 out of 21, which you can easily do. Okay. Move to the quant section. Now quant section is going to be easier than the CAT exam because CAT this year was a little bit on the higher level. So 27 question. So I wanted to optimize. Now I've created separate video for each of them. If you can go through them, just search for on YouTube CET King, ZAT, verbal, quant, logic, theming. So there's a dedicated video, important topics and everything. Just go to those videos as well. From quant point of view, 27 question, idle time is around 65 minutes, which is more than sufficient time. And cutoff will be around 12. So you have to attempt around 19 questions. Okay. So overall, if I look at your total score should touch 40 plus. From the GK point of view, out of 25 questions, you can easily attempt 10 to 15. Because there is no negative marking in GK section, why to leave everything? So I'll mark every question. But a good attempt is around 10 to 15, watch account. Now cutoff is going to be around 40. There is no cutoff for GK. Cutoff will be, GK will be counted only for XLRI. So if you're targeting other B school like Goa Institute of Management, TAPME, and other B school which accept that score, then don't worry about the GK part. But anyway, there's a separate section for GK, so obviously I'll attempt all. Okay, so 40 is your target score. Cutoff varies between 35 to 40. Again, depend on the level of difficulty of the exam, but around 40. So attempt have to be around 55. That's my magical number, which I recommend. So if you're attempting around 55 marks ka attempt, so you will get decent enough score to clear the cutoffs. Okay. So this table is what we have formed here, is your final understanding about the Z exam. So target score, magic number is 40. Now again, the pattern will change, the level of difficulty might change, a few questions come here and there, so which will go up and down because, but historically if you say the cutoff have increased from 30 to 40 now, almost touching 40. This means the level of difficulty of the exam have gone down drastically over the last few years. So this is also, I'm not expecting a very hi-fi paper, very difficult paper, but CAT have set the very high benchmark for quant section, so I doubt that will beat that level. That will be थोड़ा easier than that, but let's hope for the best. Let's see क्या आता है. But be prepared that if the section becomes very easy, cutoff might touch 40 as well. If the question become easy to solve, doable, then cutoff will obviously come down to 35. or maybe 30. You never know. So अगर paper tough है, if you're finding that paper to be very difficult, don't worry, the person sitting next to you will also find the same paper difficult. I simply say अगर तुम्हारा पसीना छोटा है तो तुम्हारे साथ वाले का भी छूट रहा होगा. So don't worry, all of you on the same boat. So whoever keep his cool, whoever attempt more will get obviously more marks. So 55 is a magic number. 50 to 55 is you can touch. If you're very good, you might touch 60 as well. But negative marking is there. I can't over attempt. I can't leave blank also because 0.1%. Now don't worry about the blank, because what people do, they over attempt because thinking that मैं खाली छोड़ेगा तो 0.1 कटेगा. So to save the 10%, you're over attempting and ending up making 25% question wrong. So don't over attempt. 55 to 60 is a good attempt in the ZAT paper. Okay. So just search on YouTube for quant verbal video. I've dedicated one video for each of them, so that I think will be more than sufficient for you. Okay. So let's hope for the best. CAT जैसा भी है जाने दो. I personally feel you'll get 10 percentile more marks than whatever you scored in the CAT exam. So those who could see the CAT results, CAT if you scored 85 percentile, ZAT will be around 95. CAT 90, ZAT 99. CAT 91 percentile, ZAT 99.91. We have that student as well, Ashutosh something, I don't remember the full name. Ashutosh got 91 in CAT but 99.91 in ZAT. Okay. CAT 660, ZAT 70, CAT 80, ZAT 90. So it's always 10 percentile more than the CAT score. So let's hope for the best. Let's do well in the exam and then we'll see what happens. Alright, so this is my cutoff for BM program. For HR, cutoff is normally 1 mark lower than this. But this is a mota breakup for the last day in strategy. Alright, so all the best. Let's hope for the best. Let's crack that. Thank you.